Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and oh my god, if you watched yesterday's video, what a masterpiece that thing was. Holy, it was just pure Aember every step of the way. Easily one of my favorite decks. Definitely taking that thing to Adepticon. No joke right there. Can today's deck even try and compare? That's the problem sometimes with opening one just absolutely amazing deck. It kind of ruins the next one or two for you. Today's deck, Logos, Brobnar, Shadows. Let's see. Wezzel, Hyperbolic, Home Undertaker. And simply just because it has a fun name, it's game over. This deck has no chance. It has everything going against it. A decent name. We opened an amazing deck last time. Nope, no shot. So, let's see. First thing I'm going to notice is there's shadows in here. That means there's no bait and switch. There's logos in here. That means there's going to be no library access. I mean, this deck has to be absolute trash. And we begin with Shadows. It's Shadow Self, 9 power. He deals no damage when fighting. Damage dealt to non-inspected neighbors is dealt to him instead. 2 Shadow Self, interesting. Old Bruno, 3 power, elusive, played, capture 3 Aember. Whoa, okay, Nexus, 3 power, elusive, reap using an opponent's artifact as if it was yours. Already great to see with the Shadow Selves. Bad Penny, 1 power, when it's destroyed, return Bad Penny to your hand. 2 Bad Pennies. Okay, since we have 2 Bad Pennies, we definitely need to see a Secret Needle. There is no Secret Needle, but we see too much to protect. Interesting. 1 Aember whenever you play it. Steal all but 6 of your opponent's Aember. That card's pretty good. And Relentless Whispers. Aember whenever you play it. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If it destroys that creature, steal 1. Bond Sacrifice. Okay, decent card with Bad Penny. Aember whenever you play it. Sacrifice friendly creature. If you do, deal 3 damage each to 2 creatures. Nerve Blast. Okay, steal an Aember. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. Oh my gosh, 2 Nerve Blast. Pretty good steal. Ghostly Hand. 2 Aember whenever you play it. If your opponent has exactly 1 Aember, you get to steal it. Let's see, this has got to be the end, right? So no shot at bait and switch as expected. Yep. Ooh, holy. But look at that first Logos card. 1 power. Play. Your opponent cannot use any cards next turn. It's Skippy Time Hog. Love this guy. He just does so much for you. Your opponent has annoying artifacts and creatures out there? You can't use them. Forget it, guys. Research Smoko, 2 power. When he's destroyed, archive top card of your deck. Oh, mother! 5 power. During your draw card step, you refill your hand to 1 additional card. Quicksilver the Adventurer, 3 power. Skirmish. Whenever he fights, draw a card. Ganymede Archivist, 3 power. Reap, archive a card. 2 of those. Dr. Escoterra, 4 power. Whenever you play him, gain an Aember for each forged key your opponent has. The Howling Pit. Oh man, that means we're going to have to really look back through this deck to see if it's something that can abuse this card. It's an artifact. Aember, whenever you play it, during their draw card step, each player refills their hand to 1 additional card. Wild Wormhole. Aember, whenever you play it, play the top card of your deck. Very nice. Phase Shift. You may play 1 non-Logos card this turn. 2 Phase Shift. Oh man, hold on here. Let's see here. Oh, last house is Brobnar. Still be nice to see a library access here, right? Because we have a Phase Shift. 2 Phase Shift. We have a Wormhole. Oh man, can you imagine if we actually get library access? Come on, baby. Lab Work. Aember, whenever you play it, you archive a card. Is that the last one? I think that, man. Is there another Logos card? Nope. Oh man, that would have been so good with library access. Still not bad. Brobnar, 5 power. It's Smash. Play, stun a creature. Crump, 6 power. After an enemy creature is destroyed, fighting him, its controller loses an Aember. Hey, Earthshaker. Like this guy quite a bit. Great against all those tiny creature decks out there. 7 power. Play, destroy each creature with power 3 or lower. Bumpsy, 5 power. Play, your opponent loses an Aember. 2 Bumpsies. Very nice. Valder, 6 power. Deal +2 damage while attacking an enemy creature on the flank. Interesting. Decent amount of creatures in here. This should be... Let's hope for a war chest. That would be awesome. Gauntlet of Command. Artifact. Action. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Autocannon. We had no one... Oh, we had the Bad Pennies. Damn it, Bad Penny. Autocannon. 1 Aember whenever you play it. Deal 1 damage to each creature after it enters play. Tremor. Play. Stun a creature and each of its neighbors. Loot the bodies. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 Aember each time an enemy creature is destroyed. Very good in this deck, considering how many Brobnar creatures we have. Anger. Aember whenever you play it. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Awesome control. Hey, and we have 2 of those. That was the final card of the deck. Alright, so Brobnar actually isn't too bad. We had a couple different ways to control our opponent's Aember, as well as gaining quite a bit of Aember with that Loot the Bodies. Control right here with Tremor. This is pretty good against quite a few different decks just to make their creatures a little bit weaker, which will help out with maybe like that Pawn Sacrifice later on. The only downside of this card is our Skippy Time Hogs and Bad Pennies are going to suffer. Gauntlet of Command, okay, not bad. Once again, a little bit of control. Let's see how many creatures we had here. Alright, 6 Brobnar creatures, very nice. And as I said, we had a... Man, look at that control, see? This just can destroy potentially a lot of creatures of our opponents. This helps us make our opponent lose an Aember every time he's destroying creatures. Play Stun Effect. Whenever you play these, the opponent's losing Aember. Yeah, this is pretty good Brobnar. Not bad at all. Let's go back through this logos. Would have been excellent, excellent with a Library Access. Just turn this Howling Pit into Library Access and this deck would be absolutely absurd. Let's see. Still interesting though, the Howling Pit does give us more options with the phase shifts. So that's not too bad. A little bit of archiving there. Neat effects within there. Yeah, Skippy Time Hog, very nice. Yeah, okay, not bad logos. Shadows, let's really count up how much steel we had. There's 3, 4. This is at least 1, because the only time you're going to play it is for the 1. So 5. And then some capture effects. Okay. This deck is... I don't feel like it's going to be consistent enough. I don't think it has enough of the cards we're looking for to really just overpower. It does have some good cards, but this isn't something that is going to just run away with the game. It's going to be a much slower deck. Once again, I think this is just because I just opened, what, heck, the fastest deck I've ever opened. So it's making this deck, even if it is faster, it's making it look slow, but I think it's just slow anyway. It's a mid-range deck. It does have some decent plays against a lot of decks out there. Let's see what it has against Shadows. I mean, this takes care of a lot of small Shadows creatures. I mean, actually all of Brobnar is pretty good against Shadows, just to get their creatures off the board. Let's see here. I mean, I said Logos is just chock full of good cards, but I just don't know how well they all mesh together. It's nothing that, there's no real coherent strategy there, other than just decent cards, right? So I do like the Brobnar quite a bit. Shadows is pretty good against the weaker decks as well. The 2 Nerve Blasts, yeah, the Pawn Sacrifice, the Relentless Whispers. Yeah, this deck is pretty well poised to try and take out at least Shadows creatures, but I don't know. There's only 1 artifact control in the whole thing. There's not really... I don't know, it's missing something, guys. Plus the 2 Bad Pennies, especially without any other real good combo other than the Pawn Sacrifice. I mean, I don't know. I don't really see it doing too much there. Was there anything we could pair up with the Shadows selves? Let's look at that. Actually, that would be pretty good for pairing up with stuff like Quixo the Adventurer to keep him alive. Let's see here. That way whenever our opponent attacks us, and these archiving guys too. Let's pull those aside. Let's see. Oh, and it protects the Mother. That's actually interesting to think about. Yeah, you know, because Mother is just that much better the longer it stays out. So Shadow Selves help with that. I said this deck is just... I don't know, guys. We're going to have to give this... I mean, it's a fine deck, don't get me wrong. But after that, just beautiful, amazing deck we opened up yesterday. We're going to give this one just kind of a middle of the road. It's going to be a C+. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have enough combos to make it super interesting. So yeah, this is just a straight C+. Alright everyone, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and come back tomorrow whenever we go through... Oh my gosh, we only have 5 left. Wow. Running out of decks. 5 left, and there's more than 5 days to Adepticon. Crap, that means we have to open another box. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.